The Simpsons have proven many times that cartoons can predict the future with a shocking level of accuracy. Over the years, most of the show's predictions have come true, from election results to technological advances. As the world approaches unpredictable times, many are wondering what the future holds. The Simpsons already have an abundance of predictions for this year. What did they predict for 2025, and why should you take them seriously? Join us as we reveal the shocking predictions of the most prophetic animated series in American history. But before, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates. The global economy has faced many ups and downs in recent years, and the United States was hit hard in 2020. The United States printed $3.03 trillion, and many experts are predicting a significant risk of severe inflation and eventual global financial collapse. Nowadays, people are already struggling to find jobs and secure their homes, and experts believe that this is just the beginning. Things are likely to get much worse by the end of the year. It is interesting to note that The Simpsons may have predicted this in a 2000 episode called Bart to the Future. The show predicted there would be an economic crisis during Trump's presidency. Trump took office in January, and taking the program's predictions into account, this resembles what could happen in real life. It's unclear whether this is just a strange coincidence or something more. With the economy in an unstable state, it's advisable to keep an eye on your financial reserves, as the future is uncertain. Experts have warned that artificial intelligence could take over many jobs. Surprisingly, The Simpsons predicted this in a 2012 episode called The Informant. Homer Simpson loses his job at the Springfield nuclear plant because robots take over. Mr. Burns, the plant owner, says a chilling phrase: "Humans will train these robots, you'll train them, and they'll replace you." This is similar to how people today train AI tools before they take on tasks like coding, finance, and creative work. The Simpsons also predicted the dangers of AI in a 1994 episode called The Itchy and Scratchy and Poochie Show. The episode features a theme park run by robots. At first, everything is fun, but the robots become self-aware and cause chaos. Although it was intended to be funny, now it seems like a warning about the risks of AI development. One of the most surprising predictions made by The Simpsons can be found in the 1993 episode, Margin Chains. This episode seems to predict two major real-world events: the COVID-19 pandemic and the arrival of killer hornets in the United States by 2025. In the episode, a flu virus travels from Japan to Springfield after the import of contaminated packages. This strongly resembles how COVID-19 spread around the world. Even more strangely, the episode shows a scene of chaos at a hospital where boxes labeled killer hornets are accidentally released by panicked citizens. Will there be a killer hornet outbreak this year? We'll find out. The prediction of World War II is one of the most disturbing from The Simpsons. With global conflicts such as the war in Ukraine and tensions between Israel, Lebanon, and Palestine, some believe the world may be nearing a major crisis. Former CIA agent Andre Belmonte suggested that a global war could start this year. According to him, we may already be in the early stages of a new global war. Strangely, The Simpsons addressed this idea in 1987 in an episode from the second season called Bart the General. Homer Simpson panics and screams, "Wake up, everyone! It's World War II." Given the global climate today, what once seemed like an exaggerated joke now seems relevant. The next item on the list is the prediction of a black hole appearing on Earth. While scientists know that black holes exist, there is still much we don't understand. The Simpsons tackled this subject in an episode where a small black hole appears and begins to suck in objects. The more things people throw into it, the bigger it gets. Eventually, the black hole becomes so large that it consumes everything. Strangely, people and objects inside it end up on another planet where aliens receive them. It's a scary thought. What if something like that happens in 2025? Scientists have already discovered a black hole near Earth. Could humanity survive such an event? Don't be scared just yet, as even more frightening predictions are yet to come. The Simpsons have always seemed ahead of their time. In the episode Bart to the Future, Bart receives a holographic message inviting his band to play at a club. This scene demonstrates the everyday use of holograms for communication and entertainment. It's impressive that the show thought of using holograms in this way long before they became a real possibility. Could this be another one of The Simpsons' predictions? With rapid technological advancements, it's not impossible that holograms could replace cell phones one day. Imagine seeing a 3D projection of someone instead of texting or calling them. Could 2025 be the year this prophecy becomes a reality? There are many questions about how far this technology can go, and only time will tell if this future vision becomes a reality. Flying cars seem like something out of a science fiction movie, but The Simpsons already imagined them as part of everyday life in one of the show's future-themed episodes. Bart and Lisa use flying cars to get around the city. The flying cars are shown as a common way for people to travel, seamlessly integrating into daily life. This idea is not just fantasy. It reflects the technological progress of scientists and engineers, with innovators like Elon Musk working on futuristic transportation ideas. Will we see flying cars in 2025? Although the technology is still under development, it's exciting to think how close we may be to achieving this vision of the future. Who knows, The Simpsons may be right again. The prediction of a nuclear apocalypse is probably the scariest of The Simpsons' predictions. In an episode called Homer the Great, there's a joke about a secret society planning a nuclear disaster. Another episode goes even further, showing the consequences of a nuclear apocalypse. It depicts a scene of humanity's destruction with Homer Simpson as the only survivor. While the show usually presents humor, this topic is deep and thought-provoking, considering the current political turmoil and tensions around the world. The fear of a nuclear war seems more real than ever. Is this yet another of The Simpsons' predictions coming true? Let's hope not, as a nuclear war would have devastating consequences and is something we must avoid at all costs. Let's hope this prophecy remains fictional. The Simpsons also tackled humanity's dreams of exploring space and making other planets habitable. In one episode, Homer's family visits a research facility and learns about a project called Incorporated Exploration. This mission focuses on advancing human exploration of Mars by training people to live in space and eventually sending them to the Red Planet to build a colony. This idea isn't impossible, as NASA and other space organizations are already working on similar projects. They've developed Martian environment simulations where astronauts train to adapt to life on Mars. With all the progress in space exploration, we might see humans living on Mars. Life on another planet may seem like science fiction, but thanks to these advances, it's becoming a reality. Let's hope The Simpsons are right about this. In the 2007 movie, The Simpsons Movie, there's a scene where the city is trapped in a giant dome by the government. This may seem like a crazy idea, but it could happen given how things are unfolding today. The cost of living is rising, and some people believe the government might use this tactic to control people's consumption by placing them in a restricted space. If this happens, they could even cut electricity and internet to ensure people consume less. While this idea may sound like something from a cartoon, it's not impossible to imagine that governments may take extreme measures in the future. The concept seems unlikely, but it serves as a reminder of how social changes can drive some leaders to madness. The Simpsons have made many predictions, including technological advances, economic problems, and political events. One of the most dramatic predictions is about the end of the world. In one episode, Homer Simpson predicts the end of the world, referencing the Apocalypse 613 from the Bible, which talks about stars falling to Earth just before the rapture. Homer tells his friends and family about his expectations for the end of the world, but when the day arrives, he's disappointed because nothing happens after the world supposedly ends. He looks at the sky. This episode suggests that the world could end suddenly with no warning. It's a reminder that things can change unexpectedly, and the future is always uncertain. The prediction of a female president is also one of The Simpsons' predictions. In a 2016 episode called Treehouse of Horror 27, Homer Simpson wears a campaign badge that says Ivanka 2028. This led many to believe that Donald Trump's daughter could be running for president in 2028. Ivanka running for president in the future isn't that unlikely, as she isn't new to politics. During her father's term in the White House, she served as an official advisor for 4 years. If the Simpsons' track record of predictions serves as a basis, we'll have a very interesting election in 2028. What do you think of the Simpsons' predictions? Coincidences, great psychic abilities, or the result of insider information? Let us know your opinion and thoughts in the comments below. Well, folks, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching until the end. A big hug, and see you in our next video here on the channel.